honey cat here taking a bath. She didn't make it to the parade, but she was still tired and she slept all night.
One.
So Fuzzball, what did you think of the parade? Tired. I'm so tired. How about move your chair a little? How's that? You don't like that, do you? Hairball. Good evening. This is Mike Tillotson, Manistee. We got a full moon. Maybe a little bit of not quite full moon on at 9 o'clock. About, well, actually about 11 o'clock at night. Again, you can see the harp seal at 2 o'clock laying on its side, a little bit big eyes and big nose. There's two men. One is eyeball is, well, actually the back of his mouth is just about dead center, and he's looking to our left. Big mop of hair like Elvis Presley. And then the other one, it jumps back and forth for me. I gotta wait for it to jump. He's actually laying back on his head with the mop of hair now is sunglasses. He's looking back. I had to take a break because the moon went in front of behind some wires. Now I could probably take about a 5 minutes of moon, but it's moving toward the cloud bank. Now watch the moon come up into the picture. This is called the July moon. Thunder moon. There's a lot of thunderstorms in July. Just kicked the tripod. A lot of thunderstorms in July, so this is called the thunder moon. How do I know? Internet. It's right there, you just gotta look it up. You can now get all kinds of programs on YouTube. Go to Manistee TV. There they are. Okay, the moon now up, coming up under the, probably see the bugs going back and forth. Bugs are not very far out there, right in front of me. Skeeters. They really bug me sometimes. Get it? You notice that the image keeps pausing. Well, that's because I'm taking stills as I go along. And the clouds are moving a lot faster than, there they are, there's the clouds already. You could do this in your own backyard, you know. Looks like there's going to be quite a while of clouds. They're barely moving, and they go halfway across the sky, probably. Have you had enough moon for one night? No? Okay, well, stay tuned. I'll get you some more later on. The Big Dipper is very hard to see because the moon is so bright, but it's up there. There we go. The moon apparently is rising above some of the clouds. You can see them going across the bottom. The man laying on his back with the big huge sunglasses is very apparent, and now the one that's the big hairdo is looking right at 9 o'clock is very apparent. And the seal, the harp seal, at about 2 o'clock on the moon is very apparent. You see the phenomena of the green around the moon? I don't know what that is. I know it's normal, but you got to take a lot of moon pictures to get it. According to the internet, Saturday night, now tonight's Thursday night, Saturday night it's going to be full. Well, it looks full now, except for maybe the very western part of the moon. That'd be about 9 o'clock. It looks like it's just a little bit not quite full. Oh, I guess there the cloud bank is moved south. And yeah, it's moved south, moving away from me. Used to be that when you take pictures of the moon, you'd set your camera on ASA, reciprocal of ASA, f16. So if you're using 400 speed, you'd set the camera on 500. At f16, if you could zoom in, which is very difficult, you'd get perfect pictures of the moon. I'm wondering why. Well, because it's just as bright as anything is in a noonday sun right here in Michigan. Pretty mild out here tonight, quite mild. I was watching a deer eat a little while ago over in the former produce patch, or what it was called. I'm just taking a quick look at the 12th Street construction. Already it looks better than it did before. He's gonna go. that guy really flattens things out, doesn't he? Well, hello again. It's Friday night about 11:15. Full moon out here. Becky just told me about it. I've been checking every 20 minutes. It's all overcast. Couldn't see any indication of the moon. Now here it is. Last night I could see a deer over here eating grass. God made grass. Then he made deer and cows and things to eat it. Then he made tigers and lions and people eat deer and cows. Almost like it's a plan. Trying to get pictures here, barely touching the moon. Take the camera and it shakes. The camera is actually on infinity focus. The exposure is on automatic. If I have the moon full, fill the frame, it's good, but other than that, then it goes too bright. And over to last night about 4 or 5 diameters of the moon was at 5 o'clock or 5:30 was Saturn, and tonight it's 10 moon diameters at 3 o'clock. I don't think I can see the I won't be getting so much of the moon tonight. Just because I was already in bed. Some of these things I point out to you, you can't see just looking at the moon. You got to have something that magnifies it. So that's why you have the moon is full about 3 days. Another month and a half we're going to have a solar eclipse. They're going to tell you do not look at the sun during a solar eclipse. From our distance, 250,000 miles to the moon, 93 million miles to the sun. The sun is 1,000,000 miles in diameter, and the moon is about 2,000 miles in diameter. But from our looking at it, it looks the same. So we can cast a shadow, over the moon on some lunar eclipse, or we can the moon will come in front of between us and make a solar eclipse. You follow me? Just watch this moon come up into the picture. Looking at the moon, looks pretty big, but it's about the size of looking through a drinking straw. Really very small. Well, with the modern electronics and digital photography, you can bring it in pretty good. I'll show you. See, there's a guy with big sunglasses leaning back. Then the sunglasses become hair. Yeah, you're looking at the left side of his face. Absolute profile. Nose is just about dead center in the new moon, and you got the mouth, the eyes, actually an eyelid there. It looks like actually the moon is going to go up into a wire. Power wire. And then I think at that point I'm going to quit. Another o'clock at night, it quiets down, but still a lot of traffic here. A lot of traffic going to Morton's, I'm guessing. A chemist friend of mine at Morton's told me 40 years ago all the salt that Morton's was dug out of underneath Manistee and Hardy Sack, all the salt they've dug out for over 100 years. It'd be like going down to Lake Michigan with a teacup and take home a teacup of sand. Maybe that's how much the reserves would miss it, like nothing. Because the salt is about 1,000 foot down and about 1,000 foot thick. Pretty much all of Michigan goes under Lake Michigan down to Wisconsin. But in Wisconsin it's 2,000 foot down. A lot of salt. That came from the flood. Well, I don't know about you, I had about enough of the moon for one now. Oh, there's a wire. See, there's a wire. See it? We have a couple flowers here in Becky's yard, in her garden. This is a marvel of God's design. The atheist would say that it just happened. It didn't just happen. Good afternoon, this is Mike Tillotson. I'm in Bear Lake. We'll be watching the Scottsville Clown Band. We'll be watching the parade. And the fireworks. I'm looking at a Corvair in 1964. My brother had a 1964 Corvair and I wrecked it. He was in the Navy, being forced off the road and hit some ice, and the car spun around, went into the ditch, and flipped on this roof, and I was trapped. The street sale is being put away.
Yeah.
The parade will be coming right down through here.
Okay, get this stuff picked up. Okay? Here. Down the same time. We gotta do these. No, it's right here.
Well, you can see the vendors are getting their displays broken down. In a couple hours, the parade will be coming down through here.
He got off work though to be in the parade. Okay. I just saw Dad and she's working for his shit. Alright. Alright, let's hold that one stuff by. Very well, ma'am. I'm not smart. I never got loud with you. I'm saying, just move this stuff and I want to get out of here. I agree. I was just trying to see. Oh, you must not be able to see very good.
I'm in Bear Lake for the Scottsdale Clown Band. Hi. They're supposed to start in about a half hour. They're here and they're getting set up.
Here in Bear Lake, Michigan.
Great!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you here in Bear Lake, Michigan?
Great!
You're slowly warming up. It is a gorgeous day. How are you? Good. Good to see you. All y'all across the street, hello! Hi there. Don't worry, we all got our shots. You can come over. We all got our shots. Come on over.
We could go for a shot.
All right. It is great to be here today, this gorgeous July day. Back in January, the board of directors of the Scottsdale Clown Band, led by our president, Mr. Jim Lindenaugh, we always have a meeting in January where we pick the performances for the year. This one came out, we made it through March and April and May and June, and this one came out, every single board member said, oh yeah, we're going back. We're going back. So thank you for having us back. What a fun time. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is David Ladd. I'm going to be your host for our little foray of fun today. The 2017 edition of the Scottsdale Clown Band right here. Our director, Mr. David Buckley. And we begin with, from the Royal Women's Empire Band in Europe, the Twin Eagle Strut. shot on that because that was good. So, how many of you have been just relaxing in the sun by beautiful Bear Lake all day? Anybody at all? Some of you have, that's a pretty large cup there, ma'am. Does that have ice water in it? See, because we got something we could add to that. Just saying. Anybody thirsty at all?
Sure.
There's a gentleman over here to my left. He just looked at me and he went like this. He went. That's the universal sign for get over here, right? Ladies and gentlemen, the Scottsville Clown Band now would like to take just a few moments to fill her mug with tequila. We're going to need helpers, however. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, floor. All right. You going to join? We have joiners coming. We're stuck on 2, 3, 4. So we got a single, a duet, a trio. Come right over in the middle there. There you go. So we got a trio and then a quartet. Quartet, quintet, and then you're the sextet. Well, that's 6, right? Sir, you're the same guy who looked at me and went like this. Well, you just made a face over that. We're going to have fun for an hour and a half or so. 7, it's called a septet. She's got tequila in the green bottle. She's been down. So now we have an octet. You're 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're running out of things. Share. I don't think, and we've been going since March. I don't think we've had an octet yet, have we?
Oh yeah, we've had more.
We had more?
More, yeah, every time.
Down in Manistee, we had a 9-tet.
And we don't know what it is.
I wonder what that's called.
I don't know.
It's called a good time, David.
It's called a good time? Well, let's drink some tequila, ladies.
Okay, take your missed call.
Right?
You guys want to pass this around and try it and see if that was it or not? No, we better not. Here you go, hon. You can have that back. That was a poor excuse and a joke. David, what are we doing? Pennsylvania. Anybody here like Topeka? Nope. Anybody here ever been to Pennsylvania? Nope. New song. They got nothing. Really? Nobody here likes Topeka? Then I'm going to sick one or two. I had a feeling you'd go in. I got a feeling you were the kid in 4th grade that spent a lot of time in the principal's office, too. I'm just thinking that. Because, you know, I went to Catholic school and we made beer hats like that in 3rd grade. We knew. All right, let me ask you another question then. Have you liked the Pocus? That question was worthless. None of us has been to Pennsylvania. Does anybody here like math? Can somebody play along with this? Jen, I know you're good at math. Gary, on the other hand, you're not. I'll explain later. Math, there was a song back in the early 1970s that presented a mathematical equation that still to this day we cannot figure out. It was a song that tried to relate the very fact that 25 to 6 to 4. 6 to 4 is 24, right?
It's 610.
It's 6:10?
Yeah, not 20.
Oh, we got all kinds of time.
No.
25 or equals 624. If you're a mathematician, that's a lie. We're going to prove that wrong, gentlemen. So did we solve the math problem? 25 or 624, Chicago, early 1970s, or do we just move on? All in favor of moving on, raise your hand. All in favor of getting out pencil and paper, raise your hand. You can go home now. Ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman right here we affectionately call Koozie. Why? He will sell you a koozie. $3 a piece or 2 for $5, right? Right. Or shirts, cups, stuff over there. Koozie, otherwise known as Neil, is our director of merchandise for the Scottville Clown Band. He has a table over there. If you would like to get a shirt as proof that you are here today, you are welcome to do so. These are the 2017 edition of the Scottville Clown Band shirts. And on the back, been that way since 1903. We are in year 114. And some of these guys have not washed their clothes yet. Just saying. And I might be one of them.
Hey, Dave, that company's pretty good.
There you go. All right, go visit Koozie back there. I found a lady in distress. I found a lady in distress right here, look. Although she has a hat on, it's quite sunny and warm. She looks distressed. Can we help her? Claire, can we help her? She's not in a dress, she's in distress.
She's in a dress.
Help. She needs help.
Okay.
She's a lady and can you help?
Her husband's stretched out.
Her husband now, he's all afraid. Can you help her? Go there.
Yeah, I can help.
Lady in distress!
I'll be right back. I gotta get a beer.
I would bet if we went to all of your different closets in this town, we would find multiple articles of clothing, perhaps dated back several decades. Not you, ma'am. You're not that old. But I would bet somebody in here is concealing an article of clothing to take us back to the 1920s. Sir, I'm not looking directly at you, but you're nodding. Perhaps you are the guilty party. Shall we all do a little zoot suit riot? You like that one? That's for you then, sir. program. It's not my fault. Ma'am, I'll crop you out of the picture. Don't worry. All right. We like incorporating songs and things that have been a part of movies and that were radio hits back in the 80s or the 90s or whatever decade we choose. This is one of those songs that the movie was made big, the song was made big. Hopefully we can make it big. Who knows? You'll know this one, don't worry.
What we playing? What?
So you remember a little Eye of the Tiger, right? That takes you back to the early 80s when that was big. Hey, we really want to thank, there are several involved in us being here today. Number one is the Serendipity Gift Shop up in town. Thank you for their support. Tell them thank you for having us come. The Bear Lake Bed and Breakfast, we owe them a gratitude. It's a beautiful place and in a beautiful little town, so thank you. SWB Electric, one of your local companies here. Thank SW or B, whoever they may be. Are they here?
Yes, he's here.
Are you SWB Electric?
Yes.
Is that you, sir? Thank you very much for being a part of having us here. We're very grateful. He'll never do it again now. He's like, yeah, I'm one and done. Craig P. Harless, the local dentist. All y'all look good because of him, right? Everybody go like this. If you're here, thank you, Dr. Harless. And then also the Honor Bank. We appreciate because the check came from them. We're very thankful for that. And our volunteer hosts, I'm sorry I did not get your names, but our volunteer hosts who help us get set up here today and who dealt with Charlie. Where's Charlie? Charlie is our secretary. Charlie? There you go. Charlie deals with booking the Scottville Clown Band. So if you want to get in touch with Charlie Weber, Scottville, Michigan, ScottvilleClownBand.com, you can do that as well. So there's our little commercial. We're done with that. Sorry. Hooked on a Feeling. Who loves to Ooga Chaka? Ooga Chaka. You got to say it just right. Ooga Chaka. Sir, would you like to come Ooga Chaka with me? That would be you, sir. When you sit in the front row, you know you're going to get it. Come. Have I what? I've got my shots. I'm fully ready to. Did you hear that? Dave asked if I've had all my shots. A shot of bourbon, a shot of gin, a shot of rum, a jot. Oh, I said that. Sir, you don't want to Ooga Chaka with me? Get up here. Come. Who wants to Ooga Chaka? Mr. Electronic Guy, get up here. Come Ooga Chukka with us. Make him, come. Please come help. The band is, we haven't done this very much. Come quickly. Here we go, ready? David? Ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga chaka. Thank you. You have been oogaed by your own. South 31, you got beat.
Yeah.
North 31 has kicked your butt.
Yes, they did.
Beer can head, man. You ruled it all there, didn't you, brother? Oh, thankfully you're here. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you Big and Pink. Big and Pink, right there. About 7-stroke and 26, I think is what it is. What is a stroke? 24? So a stroke, yes, you had a good winner. He had a good winner. This is the man of the clown band we affectionately call Tiny. Do you have a group where you have people that have names in your organization? We have a Skeeter. Well, we had a Skeeter. God rest his soul for a moment. Ready?
Squirrely Murley.
We had Squirrely Murley. God rest his soul for a moment. Fritz. God rest his soul, too. Cappy? Yeah, we haven't gotten the news yet, but we think it's coming. God rest his soul. And then we have a tiny, otherwise known as Jim. And he is going to bestow upon you, God bless America. Share with the crowd, my friend. Kate Smith in all her glory.
Make me proud, Mama.
Last 2 pounds got you all that breath, didn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, Tiny! Ladies and gentlemen, we will present to you an absolute treat. This, well, that was good. Would you agree that was good? That can sing and play a sax. You know, though, that, Henry, please stand. We are now going to feature Henry. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let Henry totally and completely speak for himself. I'm not going to make fun in front of the crowd that you're closing in on 100. I'm not even going to mention it. It's not worth mentioning. I'm not going to mention that you are probably the craziest Michigan State fan I know. Not going to mention it. I'm not going to mention that your son is standing directly to your 10 o'clock back there, who was also one of the craziest Michigan State fans you'll ever know. Oh, hush. And I'm not going to mention, ladies and gentlemen, that for the better part of 90 years, this guy's been one of the best piccolo players this side of the Mississippi River. And you got him tonight in Bear Lake, Michigan. Now, I'm not going to mention any of that. I'm going to let Henry take care of it himself. David? Ladies and gentlemen, Henry Nelson. All I can say is that's just darn cool. That's all I got. We're going to take a very, very short break just to hurry up and get a swallow of something. We'll be right back. You guys feel free to move about the cabin. We'll be right back.
It's only $60 a year. That's something.
So when Dave, the director, says, hey, I need a favor, I need you to come hold my music, there's so many pages to this, I thought he was going to say, will you come hold my rum and coke? I got all excited. I held the music. I did what I had to do. All right. Oh, hey. The owner of Serendipity is here. Where might you be? Would you wave to us? One of our sponsors has joined us. Thank you very much, ma'am, for being one of our sponsors. We thank you very much. So go and visit her at the Serendipity store uptown and say hi. And thank you. We very much appreciate your support. Koozy's back there too. He's selling shirts over here on the side, koozie cups and all that stuff. Feel free. That helps us pay gas to get that thirsty old bus out of here. It's kind of a thirsty new bus. That is new for us. What do you think? You like that? Yeah. That's a moving billboard, that is. All right. David, where? Oh, Minnie. That's right.
Oh my.
All right. Minnie, would you please come join me? Whew, getting a workout here. Bear Lake, you having fun yet? Hey, band, you having fun yet? I think we are having more fun than you, it sounds like. Must have been that 15-minute break, I think we got in front of that. There you go. Hey, folks, we call him Jack. You can call him Jack.
Hey, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Hi.
You on tonight? Jack is on. Time for Minnie to Mucha.
All right.
Jack, will you scat sing for the crowd? Wow them with the fun of Minnie the Mucha. Here we go.
Let me tell you about the Minnie the Mucha. She was a low-down hoochie coocha. She was the roughest, toughest frail, but Minnie had a heart as big as a whale. Heidi, 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 hi. Heidi, 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 hi. Heidi, 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 ho. Heidi, 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 ho. Heidi, 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 he. Heidi, 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 he. Heidi, 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 ho. Oh, Blake, you gotta do better than that. She had a dream boat, the king of Sweden. He gave her things that she was needing. Gave her a house built of gold and steel and a platinum car with a diamond wheel. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Skillaboo, 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 boo, boo. Gave her a stable and racing horses. Each meal she ate was a dozen courses. Gave her $1 million worth of nickels and dimes, and she sat around and counted them $1 million times. Lottie, 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 la. Lottie, 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 la. Lottie, 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 lo. Lottie, 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 lo. Lottie, 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 lo. Lottie, 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 lo. Heidi, 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 oh. Woo!
Thank you, Jack. A little Minnie the Moocher. Hey, by the way, just in case you're keeping score, we have 71 likes on Facebook right now. I'm just saying, we got 71 likes. Does anybody? Did all you guys log on and do it though? Yeah, it was probably all you guys. Rich? Susie's all over this too. She's ahead of me. She has 3 Facebook posts already to my 1. I'm feeling slightly deficient right now.
We're a little busy, it's all right.
I'm slightly busy, but Susie is like, she's the photographer, videographer, all that, and wife to that one. Imagine going home to that. No, I mean that. Let me clarify. Maybe I need to back out of that. Okay, I'll be quiet now. National emblem. All right, we're gonna. Hey, Gare, remember the joke about the bucket?
Yeah, we need the bucket.
Guess what? The clown band's gonna do number 2 right now.
Right here?
Right here in Bear Lake.
In front of all the...
Myself and all of my comrades here are gonna do number 2 for you.
What is that?
The number 2 march in the land. Do you know what number 1 is?
Here's number 2 right here.
Never mind. Here we go.
Do you like that?
Can you imagine doing that to high school band? The teacher would have
That's what he
boy,
wants. All those things are hard.
So we had a couple symbols. Along with Jack and Herb. We call them Peaches and Herb, for those of you that remember the 70s. Yeah. Remember that? Reunited and in fear. Look at you, you just got totally back to high school, didn't you, honey? You went right back. There's some dirt road back here where you were drinking Boone's Farm or something, I'm just saying. Oh wait, that was me. Oh, I don't know how that happened. Sing-along time? A little sing-along time. There's a song that generally happens at some sort of a function that not only has people sing along, but we just want you to be really careful with the words. That's all it is. So the big question is it ba ba ba, or is it dot dot dot? Can you?
I'm gonna go with da 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 today.
Da da da?
Yeah.
You thinking in Bear Lake it's da da da?
I think so.
And you're gonna go find some da 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 folks.
Yeah, Jack's got the other
Jack,
da da da.
are you finding da 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 or ba ba ba? You got ba ba ba? All right, it's North 31 versus South, da 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 versus ba ba ba, and Sweet Caroline. Sing along. Look at the one you love. Tell her what you think.
Okay, what do you think?
Tell her what you think.
What do you think of me?
It's your turn. So, hey, Herb, how did the da group go over there? Hey, he's busy. Hey, how did Jack? How's it going on your side, Jack? Here we You heard them sick, Tiny. What did you think of the da 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 group? On a scale of 1 to 10, what? Give them a number. Oh, a 9. Ooh. All right. Woo-ha! To the right side, the ba 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 group. On a scale of 1 to 10, how did they do? They were a 9 too. Oh, that's the way every meeting goes with this group. We cannot get a majority.
Oh, I'm the tiebreaker.
And?
My side won.
This side kicked their butt right there. That's all I'm saying. The dot dot dots were all over the dot dot dots. Sorry. Okay. Jack, come here, Jack. Right here.
Yes, sir.
I heard that there's some ladies right up in here that would love to do a little twist and shout. What do you think? Time to get them to dance? Time to take us back to the 50s? Gentlemen, time to twist and shout. Hey, man. I just got a text from one of our members. He's on a 6-week tour with his wife of Alaska. Rick DeWeird says hi to all you guys. I just want you to know. All right. Anybody thirsty? Where'd that cup of tequila go? Because we need your help. Come on up here. Bring that over here, ma'am. Ready? Let's scratch off a little agave, David, and share a margarita with our paying customers. Oh, she's here. It's almost gone. Shame on you. Look, everybody, it's your margarita. Are you feeling a little less parched now that you've had a margarita? All right, gentlemen, every gentleman, I need you to look right here for 1 minute. Sir, may I ask you a question? Is that a partner in your life? That woman right there? She needs you to sing to her. Sing to her. Gentlemen, all who are here with their better half, raise your hand. Gary, that's a good move right there, buddy. And you're going to want to sing to her. Let me say, sing to her. Gentlemen. It is time for a hey baby. Gentlemen, you must sing to her. Chris, sing to her. Sing to her, David. They're ready to sing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3.
Hey, fellas, you might want to sing. Sing to her. Sir, she's holding your hand. That's a good sign. We almost had a relationship committal right there, but then he derailed the plan. The dad said, "You are in the shed, dude." Rumor has it you're from Wisconsin as well. We are so gonna mess with you in a little while. Just take it like a man. Sir, you were holding hands. Look at there's a relationship recommittal right there, David. Look at that. I just feel the need to cry. I feel the need. Okay, it's all good now. Okay, let's go. Chicken dance? Who wants to be a chicken tonight? We must have children. We need your children. Sir, can I borrow your children? You can have them back. We do not have nearly enough money to put them through college. Send it. You don't. Your children do not want to be a part of this fun. Do you, young man? You don't want to be. Do you want to be? Look, we have 3 children. Come amongst us, young ones. Come, lead the way. What is your name? Elise, you're wonderful. Stand right there. Who will join Elise? Oh, look how patriotic you are. And wonderful out there. Fireworks. She loves fireworks. Go right here. Go right there, honey. Look at you, all festive. You're just awesome. Okay. Oh, we got another. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're birthing like you wouldn't believe here in Bear Lake.
Hey, David.
We had a good winner.
David, is this white meat or dark meat?
This is the white meat chicken dance.
Okay. Just needed to find out.
Why do I let him take me down that road? Yes. We got another. Look. Come with us. Young children everywhere. What's scary is this is on social media.
Anybody else?
That's what's frightening. Anybody else? Any other children to join?
Even
All right.
big ones.
We'll let big chickens with us?
Yeah, sure.
Any big chickens want to join?
That's why we're all sitting here.
Maybe this is your moment.
Okay.
All right. Herb and Jack, time to officiate the chicken dance. Come dance with our chickens. For joining us. Hey fellas, I just saw Bear Lake Days 2044. When every one of these kids has their kids here, you're going to be like 108 by then, but you'll still be in the middle of that mess, I'm sure. All right. Wasn't that fun? Been around. It's good to engage the little crowd because they tend to bring other little crowd with them, which then propagate into the next generation, which like to spend money, and that's important. That, ladies and gentlemen, is called Marketing 101. All right. This is where we're going to get a little serious for a few in a row. It is time for us to celebrate those who serve and or have served. Are you with me on that? This is 4th of July week. What an awesome week it's been. Have you had great weather here? Of course, we're not far from you, but it's been nice, right? As well. This song we call Salute to the Troops. And it is during this song, ladies and gentlemen, where we will acknowledge every single branch of the military service. So, are you a veteran? We need to know. And when the song of the branch of your military plays, would you please stand and just give us a little wave so we can say thank you? That's important.
Yeah.
Same for us. We will say thank you. If you have someone in your life who serves in the military, would you please stand? We would like to say thank you. Because on this day, July the 8th, 2017 in Bear Lake. What?
You can stand up when Daddy.
Stretch it out? Oh, good heavenly Lord. I was getting ready to come to an emotional climax of joy. Look at the trumpet sections like, oh God. What? Shh. Shh. Yeah, the little chicks are here. Basically, guys, the flags are coming out. At first, I didn't think the flags were coming. We got flags. So, let me just reiterate. Are you a veteran? We want to say thank you. Do you have a veteran in your life? We want to say thank you. Do you have a child in the military? We want to say thank you. And so when the flag comes in front of us here, and if you are a member of the service represented by that, would you please stand so we can say thank you? Ladies and gentlemen, in Bear Lake on July the 8th, we salute our United States forces with salute to the troops. Would you please wave into a stand so we can say thank you? from Traverse City, Grand Haven, the United States. Polska. Served in the United States Marine Corps. Please stand so we can say thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our very own Jack Rillen, pilot, United States Air Force. And celebrating the greatest country in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. We're all part of the United States of America. Let's give them all a big hand again, ladies and gentlemen, for their service to our country. And thank you to all of you who have done that as well. That is never more evident than this time of year when we're all goofing off in Bear Lake, Michigan on a Saturday night at 7 o'clock in the evening when it's gorgeous and the lake is all beautiful and the town is great and it's the middle of summer. We got people all over the world because we can do this, so we're very grateful. Thank you. I know it's slightly warm out and the sun's out, but who's thinking college football already? Anybody? Go blue. I guess we know what side that side's on. Sir, go ahead. Florida State. Yes, sir, you can travel now south on 31 and head to... No, we're glad you're here. You probably brought some Florida money. That's great. Thank you very much. Be sure to stop at Serendipity because the shop will be open tomorrow. Between what time? 12 and 4? Well, I would love those hours. Stop at Serendipity, leave a little there, then you can head south. All right. College football time. Who loves college football? Well, you can see how we're all going to begin with one of the craziest state fans ever. Ladies and gentlemen, we call this Fight Songs. Sir, we understand you are from Wisconsin. You know what? We don't know the words. We don't want to know the words, and we don't care. So do not send us a letter. Care of Scottville, Michigan, Scottville Clown Band. Oops. He'll get it too right there. Sir, every year we get a letter from the Wisconsin people and they're mad because we don't know their words. We do not care. All in favor of us not caring about Wisconsin, say aye. All in favor of us giving a rip about Wisconsin, raise your hand.
Cheese curds.
Hey, David, they don't care either. It is time for us to bring back. That's what I was going to say, the happy mirth, and it came out birth. It's time for us to birth. Oh, good heavens! Don't we have a parade shortly? Are we on a time schedule? Susie, it's 7:30. She's saying speed up. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring back to you girth and mirth and joy and tiny, and I send him amongst you to strip. I'm sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2.
Cover the children's eyes.